KPRC Local 2 News at 10.
They came over and one went upstairs and the other grabbed me.
Fine moments for an 85-year-old grandmother who was attacked inside her own home. She says the bandits threw her down to the ground and held her there while they ransacked the place. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Dominique Saxa.
And I'm Ian Page in for Bill Baeza tonight. That grandmother says during the home invasion, her grandson recognized the intruders, and that helped put these three suspects behind bars.
Local 2's Robert Arnold talked to the 85-year-old woman and her grandson. He's live tonight where it happened in northwest Harris County. Robert?
It's bad enough to hear that your 85-year-old grandmother has been attacked during a home invasion. It's even worse to find out that Precinct 4 deputy constables believe your former best friend and ex-girlfriend are part of it.
Well, he was counting on my grandma being here alone and no one else being here and taking advantage of that.
I thought, maybe they wanted something, they wanted to ask me something.
Tyler Litchold and his 85-year-old grandmother, Marguerite Looper, were enjoying a quiet Friday afternoon when police say these two men broke into their house.
They came over and one went upstairs and the other grabbed me.
I heard Tyler from my grandma.
As Litchold ran to help his grandmother, he says he came face-to-face with Edmund Samples, a man he says he once called a close friend.
His eyes lit up. Yeah, he was right downstairs.
Litchold says he heard Samples yell to Sean Girdman to get out. As the pair ran off, Precinct 4 deputy constables were just down the street, questioning Litchold's ex-girlfriend, Lauren Johnson. Neighbors called in a suspicious car parked at a dead end. Precinct 4 Chief Deputy Mark Herman says the men tried to make it back to that car, but took off when they saw the deputies. For an hour and a half, deputies tracked the pair through the neighborhoods before finally arresting them.
These thugs to go out and victimize, especially the elderly, it just makes me more and more, and of course all the men and women in law enforcement, more and more determined.
I'm going to have black and blues tomorrow, because I bruise very easy.
It's harder for me to imagine the girl, my ex-girlfriend, to do it, but he did it.
Now, because of Litchold, the pair ran off without taking anything, and according to Precinct 4 deputy constables, when Samples was arrested, he was already out on bond on a theft charge. All three have now been transported to the Harris County Jail. We're live in northwest Harris County. Robert Arnold, KPRC Local 2.
Now, Edmund Samples and Sean Girdman are charged with aggravated robbery. Lauren Johnson is charged with possession of a dangerous drug. But Precinct 4 officials say they believe that she was the getaway for the other two. Ian?
On Consumer Alert tonight.